So this is my gaming rig build part 2. As you can see, I've redone my loop again. I've got some new parts, new tubing, new compression fittings, new pump and a new reservoir as well. Been wanting to do this for a while because of what seemed to be plasticizer thing that was building up in my CPU block. So I cleaned it all out and got some new fluid as well, so it's all working great. I've got some Mayhem's UV black oil, just to match with the UV black tubing by Masterclear. Just take you a quick walk around the system. I've taken the front panel off as well as some other bits and bobs because I'm doing a repaint at the moment. As you can see on here, got my fans there ready to be painted. Mask them all up just so that I don't paint the bits that I don't need to paint. I'm going to paint these in white, should look the part, and then I'm going to have possibly a coloured ring on the inside, use some vinyl, or I might do it chrome just for that extra shine. But we'll see. And also got my front panel there that I'm going to do some work on. Not quite sure what yet, but I'll come round to it. And I'm not sure if I mentioned this yet or not, but I'll be doing the case white, I think. Now I do know Antec do have a white version of this case, the Mini P180, but I had a look at the pictures and the internals was it's like a silvery sort of finish to it, or more like a bare metal sort of finish to it, and it didn't look very nice. So rather than getting a new case, I'm just going to paint this one, and either get it wrapped or painted. So hopefully go for a glossy white or a carbon white wrap. But I'm still looking at prices and stuff like that before I go ahead and purchase. So there will be another update for that. But in the meantime, let's take you around to the front just one more time. As you can see there, I've got a Sharkoon SE fan at the top and a Gelid UV wing at the bottom. I'm going to switch those around once I've got my white fans. So I'll have the Sharkoons at the front and the NMAXs at the back, just to get the white colour theme going there. And as you probably noticed, I'm going for a black and white theme. Just a quick look at the front. Got some new tubing. It's Masterclear black UV with XSPC compression fittings. These are the stubby ones. They're much shorter than your average ones. Now I wasn't originally going to replace these. I was just going to keep my my EK ones. However, the tubing that I got has a bigger outer diameter, so my standard EK ones no longer worked and no longer fitted. So I ended up buying a whole bunch of XSPC compression fittings just so I can fit this new tubing in. And to be fair, it's probably for the best anyway, because my old tubing was it kinked very easily. It wasn't very flexible. It was flimsy, and obviously that's what you get in the standard EK kits that you can get now from a lot of the retailers. And yeah, I got this tubing. It's very nice, very shiny, very glossy. Did spend a fortune on these compression fittings. I think it was in excess of about £100 for 14, including the angle fittings as well, or the angle adapters, just so I can get the angle to go up to the top there. I was originally just going to do like a £10 upgrade, ended up spending in excess of £120. Absolutely ridiculous, but it's nice. I like it. Just take you back around to the new res. That's the new EK single bay res. Now I know I've overfilled it, but that's because I've got gaps in my radiator still that need to be filled, so I still need to shake the case around a little bit just so I can fill in those gaps. So hopefully that'll bring that top level back down to the max level. But it's still running in, so I need to give it time. And also, I mean, it's right there, but obviously at that point it's way above the normal level, so I'm not sure which is right, which is wrong, to be honest. But it's not affecting performance, so I'm not too bothered. Still got my GTX 680 water cooled using EK block, copper and acetal. This is something else I did as well. I've got a mirror finish on the bottom now of my case, so it reflects everything. I noticed in a lot of cases, you know, you've got this really nice water block and you can't see it, so what's the point of having it? So I thought I'd have a mirror finish on the bottom of my case. So now, when I look down, as you can see there, you can see my EK water block, nice and shiny. That there is not a kink, that's actually my tubing. So it is kind of weird, but at the same time it's pretty cool. And the vinyl cost me £2, £3. Very, very cheap. Apart from that, there's not much else really, apart from the new pump as well. As you can see, it's my new DDC 1TP, I believe, by Swiftech. There's an older pump that I bought off a forum member on Overclockers. Very nice chap. As you can see, just get you a quick inside look there. Everything's all connected up using compression fittings as well, so no chance of it leaking. I wanted to fit an LED into that plug in the middle. However, this plug doesn't come with the hole mount to fit it. Apparently, it only comes with the plexi type EK single bay res. So I was a bit gutted. But oh well. You move on. And that's about it really for this update. It's mostly just about the re-loop. I suppose you could have a look at the cooling fluid. You can't really tell, but it is UV black, and it does look pretty damn good. As you can see, it's very bright. It's very colourful. As in, it's very UV colourful. But yeah, next updates will be hopefully some new RAM to replace my generic stuff, hopefully a white case as well, and going to mod the front slightly to get rid of those grills at the front and just have an open blowhole. I've been looking at getting some other bits and bobs. For instance, the top 200mm fan I'll probably replace with a 200mm radiator if I can fit it in there. If not, I'll just fit another 120 just for that extra cooling. And that's about it really. We'll have to save up and continue doing some research on improving the system. We'll definitely replace my Phenom 2 955 eventually for an i5 2500K. Just still waiting for price to come down a bit, but because prices are solid at the moment, because AMD are just doing so poorly, I'm just waiting forever basically. So I might just take the plunge and get the i5 2500K while it's at about £160 I think last time I checked. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. Thank you for watching, subscribe and leave a comment.